We learned about trees last week. Whoops. And we started talking about something special yesterday. It's a part of a tree. Usually it's like at the top of the tree. It can be a lot of different colors. If you think you remember what we talked about yesterday, what we started to explore yesterday, raise your hand. Very interesting. Blake, what do you think we were talking about yesterday?
Leaves.
Oh, you got it. We were talking about the leaves. Show me with your body. Where are the leaves at on a tree? On a tree, just show me with your body. Oh, so some people are pointing out here. Some people are going like this. Very good. Pretend your body is a tree and show me where your leaves would be. Amazing. It's at the top, isn't it? Yeah, very good. Does anyone remember? We talked about this for just a second yesterday. Why does a tree need leaves? What do leaves do for the tree? Do they just look pretty? I mean, they do, but... Owen, do you remember why a tree needs leaves?
It's because when rain comes down, they soak up it.
Oh, very, very close. The roots actually soak up the rain because the rain goes into the ground and then the roots go... But the leaves sit at the top. Remember, we visualized that we were a tree and our leaves were reaching all the way up and it was a warm, sunny day. You remember that? What do the leaves do? Nolan, what do the leaves do?
They eat the sun.
Very good. They use the sun and they absorb all the energy. So we're going to take out your leaves. Wave them gently in the breeze. Now close your eyes. Pretend like you're a tree. Pretend like it's a beautiful sunny day in the middle of the summertime and you're really hungry. The sun is shining down on you. Say, yum, 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 yum. Amazing. All right, and hands down. Very good. So the leaves are at the top of the tree and they absorb all the sun for energy so that the tree can keep growing, right?
Yeah, that's amazing.
That is pretty amazing. We also talked about one other special thing about leaves. Yesterday, when we went outside, we looked for different shapes. We looked for different sizes, and we looked for different...
Colors.
What was that?
Colors.
Colors, very good. Raise your hand and tell me what color of leaves you found. Oh my goodness, can you guys just quietly whisper to me what colors you found? There you go. Oh my goodness, amazing. I heard some friends find green leaves. Give me a thumbs up if you found green leaves. Awesome. I heard some friends found brown leaves. Give me a thumbs up if you found some brown. Orange. Did anyone find any red leaves? What about yellow leaves? Oh, incredible.
And rainbow.
Some leaves were a bunch of different colors. If you found a leaf, that had a lot of colors on it, give me 2 thumbs up. Give me 2 thumbs way, way up. Oh my gosh, some of those leaves were absolutely beautiful. So today, friends, we're going to be talking about why the leaves change colors. If you guys look outside, all those different leaves, are they all the same color? No. Does anyone have an idea about why they change their colors? Dax, what's your idea? Why do you think leaves change colors?
I think the colder it gets, the more they change, and then once it gets colder and colder, the leaves fall down.
Very interesting. So Dax made the observation. That means he noticed something with his eyes, that when it starts to get colder and colder, the leaves start to change colors. Awesome job, Dax.
And then they fall down to the ground.
And then they fall down to the ground. Very good. So leaves have a cycle. Does anyone know what the word cycle means? Wyatt, what's the word cycle mean? Yeah, very good. So a cycle means that something is changing. Yep, very good. So a cycle is when things kind of go into a certain order, and usually they go around and around and around. So friends, think about this summer. When you were outside playing, did the trees have leaves on them? Yep. And then now that it's the fall, the leaves are changing colors and they're starting to fall. And then in the winter time,
That's why fall is called fall.
in the winter time, the trees aren't going to have any leaves on them. But do you know what happens in this? Oh, do you know what happens in the spring?
They grow back.
Yeah, the leaves start to grow back. So then they come back to this side. Do you see how that kind of moves along? So they have leaves, the leaves fall, there are no leaves, and then they go back to have having leaves again. That's pretty cool. So that is what a cycle is about. If you have something to share, please raise your hand. All right, friends, Miss Rodigan found this super cool video all about the cycle of a leaf or the way that they change colors. So let's have our listening ears on and be sure that we can hear this video. Let's see if I can get it to work. Oh, also, friends, if you're talking, you won't be able to hear.
Hi guys, what's it like outside this time of year where you live? In our part of the world, the days are getting shorter and the weather's getting cooler. And some of the leaves on the trees are starting to change colors. This might be happening where you live too, or it might be happening pretty soon. That's because we're heading into one of the most colorful times of the year, autumn. Nothing says autumn or fall like lots of brightly colored leaves to rake and jump into, or just to pick up and admire. Now, some trees like pine trees, spruces, and firs stay green all autumn and winter. But for many of the trees that have leaves instead of pointy needles, this time of year means their leaves will turn different shades of red, orange, and yellow, and eventually drop to the ground. Have you ever wondered why this happens? To find out, let's take a close look at a green leaf. Leaves on most plants and trees are green because of a colorful chemical inside them called chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is bright green, but it does more than just look pretty. It has a special job because it's able to capture the energy that's in sunlight. Leaves use this light energy to make sugars, which the tree can then use for its own energy. So chlorophyll is what plants use to make their own food from sunlight. But chlorophyll isn't the only thing in tree leaves that gives them color. Leaves have lots of other colorful chemicals called pigments inside them that are red, yellow, orange, and even purple. If you've eaten carrots, cabbage, or cherries, then you've not only seen these pigments, you've had them for lunch. All of these colorful pigments have special jobs, but only chlorophyll helps the plant make the sugar that it needs to live. And since chlorophyll's job is so important, there's way more of it in green leaves than any of the other pigments. In fact, there's so much chlorophyll that its green color covers up all of the other colors. So through spring and summer, we don't see the red, yellow, and orange pigments in the leaves. We just see the green chlorophyll. But as the summer starts to turn into fall and the days get shorter, less and less sunlight hits the tree's leaves. So the tree starts to make less and less chlorophyll. Then the leaves become less green, and we're able to see more of the other colors that were there all along. And when that starts to happen, you might want to take the time to enjoy these pretty leaves while you can, because not long after they turn color, they begin to fall. They fall because without their chlorophyll to help them make energy, the leaves don't really have a job to do. So as winter approaches, the energy that the leaves have made flows into the tree and gets stashed away. Then, when the time is just right, they break off from the branches and fall to the ground. The tree can then live through the winter using the energy that it's saved up until the days start to get longer and warmer. Then it grows new leaves to capture the sunlight, and the cycle starts all over again. So when you start to see yellow, orange, and red leaves showing up where you live, remember, those colors were there all along. Autumn is just their time to shine. Thanks for joining me on SciShow Kids. What's your favorite colored leaf? If you found an extra pretty one, get an adult to help you take a picture of it and send us an email at kids@thescishow.com. And we'll see you next time.
Pretty cool. All right, friends. So, just like that kind lady was saying, every single tree that has leaves has this special thing inside of those leaves. It's called chlorophyll. Everyone take out your leaves. Spread them out really big. Shake them. Say chlorophyll. Okay, say it one more time. Say chlorophyll. Awesome. So the chlorophyll in those leaves is what makes them green. But chlorophyll doesn't like to be cold. So when it starts to get cold, the chlorophyll does not like that. So then the chlorophyll starts to disappear. Once the chlorophyll disappears, then the other colors that are in the leaf start to come out. So what color is the chlorophyll? It's green. Very good. So the chlorophyll is what keeps the leaf what color? Green. And when it starts going away, when it gets cold, that's when it turns different colors. When there's no more chlorophyll in the leaf, that's when the leaf gets really weak and tired, and that's when it falls to the ground. Make sense, kind of? Awesome. Good to hear. So I want someone to take a guess. Look at my picture right here. Where does the cycle start? If you have a guess, raise your hand. Where do you think it starts? Amos, do you have a guess? Okay, come on up and point. Where do you think it starts? Where's the beginning of the cycle? Which leaf does it start with? The green one. If you agree with Amos, give him 2 thumbs up. Awesome job, Amos. I think so too. Amos, do you want to explain to us why you think the green one is the one that starts the cycle? Why? Yeah, very good, because they change colors, right? Awesome. You can take a seat. Oops. So, friends, the green one is where the cycle starts because remember the chlorophyll, whoops, daisy, the chlorophyll is still working in the leaf. So the leaves are not getting ready to fall off that tree, not yet at least. Which one comes after green? Blake. You think yellow comes next? Ding, ding, ding. You got it. Friends, it always goes green, yellow. Which one do you think comes after yellow? Parker. Awesome. So green, yellow, orange. What one comes next? Dex.
Red.
Green, yellow, orange, red. What comes next? Whisper to me if you think you know. Whisper. Oh, very good. So some friends think purple is next. And some trees do have purple in their leaf. But most trees go from red to brown. So if they have, go from red to brown. If a tree has some purple pigment in it, is what it's called, it might turn purple. But usually it goes from red to brown. Very good. So today in your science notebook, friends, what you're going to do, these look really good. I'm excited to look at yours. I know my class worked really, really hard on their science notebooks. Parker, can I use yours as an example?
Yeah.
Amazing, thank you. This is Parker's beautiful cover. Everyone say beautiful. This is Parker's first page. Oh my goodness, Parker, look at you. Say amazing. All right, let's look at Parker's second page. Oh, everyone say gorgeous. Good work, Parker. Oh, everyone say woohoo! Great job. Your next page, friends, looks just like this. Say, got it. It has all these leaves. You're going to be coloring the leaf cycle. This very first leaf up here, do you see it? It's super teeny and tiny. That's what happens in the spring, is a tree goes from having no leaves to having these itty bitty tiny little baby leaves. Those are called buds. Can you all say that word? Perfect. What color do you think this bud is? Take a guess. Just tell me.
Green.
Oh, I heard a lot of friends say green. Very good. The bud starts out as green. So when it's your turn to do your science notebook, you're going to color this bud what color? Green. Very good. A bud turns into a normal sized leaf. What color are they in the summer? Green. Very good. Everyone say green. Awesome. What color comes next after green? Do you remember? Yellow. Very good. What comes after yellow? Orange. What comes after orange? Red. Perfect. What comes after red? Brown. Awesome. Let's say it again. Say the bud is green. And then what's this leaf going to be? Green. And then? Oh, I didn't hear everybody. And then? Awesome. And then? And then red. Awesome. And then what color? Brown. Very good. All right, friends. So today in your science journal, you're going to go ahead and open it up to the page that has the cycle of the leaves. So let's go ahead and find that page. Here we are. The focus question on this science workbook page says, what do leaves look like through their life cycle? So your job today is to take your crayons, an erasable pencil, and complete this journal activity. Remember, this bud at the top, you should color green. The normal leaf is also green. The next leaf should be yellow. And then this bottom leaf should be orange. And then red. And finally, brown. Once you have colored each one of those leaves, you are going to come down to the words to fill in those blanks. It says their life cycle starts in the, remember, this bud starts growing on the tree in spring. So their life cycle starts in the spring. Spring. Perfect. And ends in the, when do these leaves turn brown and fall? In the fall. You got it. So their life cycle ends in the fall. Ooh. Great. Once you've colored in all of your leaf cycle and you've written the word spring and fall, you are all done for the day. Awesome job!